What's poppin'? Welcome to another episode of the Measy Show. So today we got a whole lot of stuff to dig up real quick. A lot of stuff just came out, man. Okay, who you guys know as Crip Mac, C-Mac. He's also known as Trevor Hurd, right? That's his government name, Trevor, right? Trevor, right? Okay, he was raised over there in Rancho Cucamonga, okay? Oh, so before I say this, let me just say the sources for all of this stuff that I have, all of this information, is his mother and Facebook, okay? His mom and Facebook, and there may be a few other little trinklets of information, but he's from Rancho Cucamonga, okay? If anybody does not know where that is, right? Oh, I gotta have to take notes. There's too much stuff. If anybody does not know where that is, that's about an hour and a half east of LA, right? Okay. He's born in 1993, right? So it's 2023, right? So he's 30 years old exactly, right? Okay. So he's 30. Let's pay attention to the timeline. Okay. His dad leaves, whatever, when he's young. His dad ends up going to Orange County. And he moved to Ontario. Okay, his mom put him on Ritalin, Thorazine, hella different medication because obviously he's not all the way, and his wheels ain't spinning all in the same direction. He was bad, I guess. She kept putting him out. The mom, right? This is Mama Bear, right? So she kicks him out. Not kicks him out, but she puts him in military school. Okay, that's the first DP. So look, he ended up getting kicked out, right? He got kicked out. So they move him and his mom move to Katy, Texas. So his mom, apparently, according to the mom on Facebook sources, right? She ends up getting with this Caucasian fella named Mr. Gary, okay? Mr. Gary was her man, her boyfriend, her husband, whatever. One day, supposedly, she came home and Mr. Gary was, doing some, getting something fruity in the booty by another man, right? He was doing some homosexuality stuff, okay? Yeah, so anyway, so they end up moving out, right? Yeah, so they end up moving out or whatever, and then they end up going to Houston. So mind you, he says that he moved to Texas when he was a teenager. That's not the case, okay? He was like 7 years old to 9 years old. Sometime between 7 and 9 years old, right? He moved to Texas. So yeah, his mom busts out Mr. Gary for being gay. They moved to the Grammars in Houston, right? So his cousin is an official 60, right? He's in the thumbnail. He's one of the big people in the thumbnail, okay? Y'all could look him up as well. He's an official, well, he's from 60s in Texas, right? So C-Mac basically at this point in time, right? He had been there for some years or whatever, or some time. He get to telling him like, oh yeah, I'm from 60s in LA, right? I'm from 60s in Cal, right? So they think he from California, like, oh, it's good. So they embrace him. He from 60s, that's it, right? Instead of just being like, put me on. Instead of just saying, put me on, he said like, yeah, I'm from 60s. Oh, yeah, he like neighborhood 60s, right? So anyway, but he had his, this is when he still had his little situations. Anyway, he tells him he from 60s, his cousin, right? So, LA calls, I guess, right? One time. So they're official out there, according to, they're in touch with all the LA cats. LA calls to tap in and see what's up, right? All the little, all the people from Los Angeles. And then they say, oh yeah, we got such a, he from 60s, blah, blah, blah. They're like, nah, we don't know. Nah, he ain't from 60s, right? Man, they must have whooped him so bad, lied to him, you feel me? And beat his ass, DP'd him. It was supposed to be a DP, but they never seen him again. They never even seen him again, right? So he left Houston. And he says he went to LA from Houston, right? Instead, that's not true. He went back to Chino, according to Facebook and also according to the Fontana High School yearbook. He's in the class of 2011, right? So for those that know California, this is Fontana. This is not Los Angeles. I don't believe it's even LA County, right? So this is where it gets funny, right? So he starts, remember, this is the big fight like crap that y'all be, you know what I'm saying? He starts something called, this is real, bro. Chino Gangsta Crips, Trey, It's that trade, all play, crip Mac every day. No, that's not you, bro. Okay, so anyway, so he starts Chino Gangs of Crips trade. Okay. I want to say like a couple days later, he changed it to Chino Gator Crips, right? So the logo was a gator, right? The logo was an actual, like a green gator, and his color was green. And so all these Facebook posts is like dinosaur cat or dinosaur Trev or something like that. Anyway, so this is all documented, can be found today online, right? And also he's in the yearbook, right? In 2011. And when he was asked about it over there on No Jumper, like, when did you, because he's telling his little life story or whatever, like, when did you, you feel me? When did you basically break it down? You know, when did you move to Texas? He he got all choked up, stabbed his finger like he got Tourette's, like he's like Rain Man, like he's like autistic or something. Anyway, so he changed it from Chino Gangs of Crip to Chino Gator Crip, right? So, real quick, for those that don't know, in California, anything with the gangsta on it is moving, as far as the system goes and all that, okay? So, moving is with grooving, okay? Rolling is separate. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being the case, right? Moving and grooving. This was the enemies of the 60s, right? But I didn't even get that far yet. Hold on, there's more, right? So, he could basically choose all the colors, the logos, all that, because he's the only member, right? So he's putting this on MySpace, or excuse me, not MySpace. I mean Facebook, MySpace, I believe it was, or it could have been Facebook. We'll look up both. Anyway, So then he changed it to. I had to take notes because so many different gangs, bro. It's about 5-6 gangs. He changed it to 4-5 Chino Gators. Okay, so you went to like 3 different streets or whatever, but okay. The whole Gator gangster thing only lasts. Oh yeah, so the Gator gangster, all the Gator Chino gang only lasted 8 days, according to his social media. Okay, all of these are his posts. Then he started pushing. You'll never believe this. What's on his forehead, bro? His little disrespectful tattoo on his forehead. What did it say? Well, guess what he was putting? He was trying to put 5 dudes. Oh, what? Bro, you hating on Milk, bro. Milk is your dad, bro. You know what I'm saying? You like his long lost son. You feel me? Why are you like, you hate Milk, but that's your father, bro. That he birthed you, bro. Why? Bro, it's about 5. Bro, it's about 5 dudes. If you see him, like, I ain't gonna lie, like if I see him, he missing the grid, he tattooed. I'd be like, oh, he's hella serious, right? I'd be like, damn, he must be, you know what I'm saying? Damn, that's what crip is. Like, imagine if I'm not if I don't know what I know. Damn, nah, bro, you got some luggage, bro. Nah, you ain't got no luggage, bro. You got the whole Louis Vuitton set with you. You feel me? You got a lot of, you've been doing some misleading, man. But anyway, look, so he starts pushing 5 dudes, right? Who's a straight enemy of that. Now, mind you, he hadn't been in LA yet, right? He's not been in LA yet at this time, right? So far, how many hoods we got here? We're gonna get down to the bottom. We're gonna count these hoods as we go, okay? So 60s in Texas, right? I had to keep notes. Too many, right? 60s in Texas, right? Chino Gangster Crip, Chino Gangster Crip, 3-3 Chino Gangster Crips, Chino Gator Crip, right? Okay. 4-5 Chino Gators, so that's 4. And all that lasted like 8 days, right? Then 5 Deuce Hoover, right? That's 5. We're not done though. There's more. Trust me. Okay, so that's 5, right? If you count the changing and all that stuff. If you don't, then it's just, we'll just call it 1, 2, right? But I call it 5 because you changed the name so many times. But for your benefit, let's just, Mr. Trevor, let's just call it 3 for your benefit, 2 for your benefit, right? So we got all the Chino gangs and then you got 5 Deuce Hoover, right? You diss neighborhood, all that, bro. You did that. Now, 1/24/2013, C-Mac went to a party invited by the Trey 5-7 promoter Crips, right? 2 days later, he started pushing it according to his social media. And dissing their ops. So that's 3, right? This is all according to his social media posts, like I said, right? Once again, he claimed a new hood. This is after Trey 5-7, so they must didn't mess with him or whatever. Now you start claiming 7-1 Chino villains. So we're gonna have to. This is not connected. This is not adjacent to that. This is not annexed by the Chino car. This is something separate. So we're gonna call this 4, right? Oh my God. All right. So look, we're not done. That's 4, right? So finally he leaves the IE, which is where he's from, right? He moves to 111th in Vermont, right? Okay. He tried to get put onto a case block. He was pushing it, but he never got official, right? So they didn't make the cut, right? Then he went to the 60s in 2013. So this is all about the same year. So this is when he first moves to Los Angeles, right? This is 10 years ago, right? But we're not done though, right? He got put off of 60s in LA too. So he been from 260s, right? So that's what, 5? So he's on his, yeah, that's 5, right? So this dude, I guess he moved back to Texas, either Texas or, yeah, Texas for a little bit, and then finally went way back, like maybe some years later. I want to say it was like 2020 or something like that, and gets put on to 5-5 grams, so which is where he's claiming now, right? Now, this is a lot of luggage, bro. Okay, this is a lot of stuff, and for you to be so this and that and this and all this other stuff that you got, you know what I'm saying? Your enemies are supposed to know who you are, but they do not, right? So 27, he ended up going back. Yeah, so 3 years of his life, he's been in LA, maybe 4 now, if you want to include the joint. So, like, you're from the IE, you're from a different place. You get what I'm saying? So, and at that, he been DP like 5 times over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? One of them was recorded, he got whooped for 7 minutes, you know what I'm saying? It was packing him out, you feel me? And then, like, you just trying too hard, and your enemies don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Jap 5 don't know you. You feel me? No disrespect to anybody, but Treyway 6K don't know you when I say the name. But yeah, he don't know you. You feel me? Mel didn't know you before all this. You know what I'm saying? He had to do a little research on you. You feel me? He had to pull out that Fontana High School yearbook with that class of 2011. You feel me? Trevor Hurd. But it ain't you, bro. Just give it up. Like, I mean, it's too late now, bro. You're already mental health. You feel me? You already got all this stuff on your face. You know what I'm saying? You're already, like, where is this going? Like, what's the goal, Trevor? What are you doing? Give it up, bro. This is bad, bro. This is bad, Trevor. Matter of fact, Trevor, I need you to subscribe, bro. I start a gang, and you can join it, too, if you want to. Anyway, man, if you haven't already subscribed, hit the like button and the comment button. I appreciate y'all. Salute. I'm out.